The Huntington Board of Education, Administration, Athletic Department would ask that you join us in celebrating the coaching achievements, service, and dedication of Coach Rick Bethel, as we hereby dedicate the track at the Myrl H. Shoemaker Athletic Complex to be known from now on as the Coach Bethel Track.
Rick is one of the best mentors I've ever been around. I had the opportunity to coach with him for probably about 10 years right here on this track. And just an amazing man, a great mentor, a guy that cared about these kids more than anything.
Who you wanted your kids to play for, who you wanted to play for, and that's the best I could say. I mean, he epitomizes what it means to be an educator and a coach, and really what leaders of young people should be, and he epitomizes that in everything he does, not just his coaching, but the way he lives his life, his family life, all of that together really speaks volumes about his character and all of those things. But he's just an amazing individual.
Anybody who's walked through those doors at Huntington knows about Rick, is friends with Rick, has just a great relationship with Rick, because Rick made sure he did that with every single person that he worked with, every student that he had. They've all got great stories on him. I've got stories that Rick probably doesn't want me to tell, but I mean, he's treated them all like family, and that's why everybody thinks of him as family as well.
He was phenomenal when it came to track. We would be in his government class, and we could sit there and he would say to us, he called us all by our last names. So he would say, Beeler, today you're going to run the 400, the 200, and in this race you have to get fourth so we will win. And it's just like, you know, no pressure, but that's the way it was. And then years later, he ended up coaching our oldest daughter, Lacey, and you know, got to, I don't know, be with him on a different level, you know, and that was exciting because he got to coach her, and you know, he's just a great man. So
yeah, and I've known him for years. I mean, Rick has just been tremendous in the township. He's coached basketball, he's coached volleyball, he's coached track. He's given a lot of his life to the Huntington Township. And actually, his wife Colleen is just the sweetest person. I actually met her at church camp over the hill in Niption back when we were teenagers. And so Rick and Colleen, they've just always been a staple in Huntington Township, and tonight is awesome for Rick.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you look at all the sports that he's coached, and I've been doing a Huntsman Friends and Family site on Facebook, and going through all the annuals, clear back to when he first started as athletic director. Man, he's coached everything. And when we post pictures of him on there, everyone, a long list of people just have great things to say about him.
There's no one that deserves it more than Rick Bethel to be named this track to be named after him.
Well, I've always heard when it's raining, it means God's blessings on this, so you got really blessed tonight.
I really did, you know, and I told Colleen today, I said how appropriate it would be if it rained during my ceremony tonight, because I sat out in the rain or stood out in the rain, and 45-degree weather many, many nights, including one probably about 18 years ago at Paint Valley and the SVC, and that's when they started deciding they were going to schedule a day early and save the next day for a rain day, because that was like on a Friday, but it was very difficult to get officials at that time. It's been unbelievable. The amount of people that I've had that I've worked with, my coaches, the boys' coaches I coach right alongside with, just too numerous to mention, but I just have a great deal of gratitude for my school, our community.
You were a head coach here in many sports for a long time,
Right.
and you even came back afterwards to help out. And I know that meant a lot to the people here at Huntington.
Oh yeah, Sarah Smith came to be my assistant coach probably about 17, 18 years ago. And so when I retired, she took the head job, and then she was able to bring me back as an assistant for several years. So it was a good deal for everybody.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Forever
buddy.
to be known as Coach Bethel Track.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, buddy.